doing hundreds of dollars per day in sales. Only this time, we're closer to profitability. And literally a day before this video goes up on YouTube, we hit that $1,000 day with profit. Take a look inside the Ads Manager. Every ad set that generated sales for this 1K day did it profitably. Now it's just a matter of scaling this up and erasing our thousands and thousands of dollars in previous losses, mostly trying to sell these socks. Full transparency, I was at the Chase ATM almost weekly depositing more money into the business account just to keep things going. I'm not sure how much I've put into this. Honestly, I haven't had time yet to calculate that. This is a new store, and spending money to get things going and figure out what works, like we did here, should be an expectation. So let's cut to the chase. How exactly are people making millions with e-commerce using platforms like Shopify? Well, in a very similar way to Lulupup. Ideally though, you wouldn't start off selling socks. You'd sell something a little bit higher margin that's not as saturated, but still has a little validation. Let's look at my own 7-figure e-commerce brand that's done nearly $8 million in sales. We're 2 years into this journey, but started in a very similar fashion to Lulupup. We built a print-on-demand store with personalized products, and eventually narrowed in on one that allowed us to build a sustainable business around. For the last 2 years, this is how we've made our money. Putting our blood, sweat, and tears into this since then has been the most rewarding experience of my life. We might be making millions in revenue, but what about the profit? Just yesterday, we did $76,000 in sales, with about $14,000 in profit. On a yearly basis, we'll see a similar percentage of around 17%. So off of $2.9 million in 2018, it was close to about $500,000. Of course, we don't take all of that, we leave a lot of it in the business to keep leveling up. Considering we took the entire profit from the business and sustained those profits with the business year over year, then, well, we'd have millions of dollars. But the way we do things, we invest a lot back into the business because we're building an asset. Many of the richest people in the world have made their fortunes selling their companies. Look, I'm not the only one who has made this Shopify thing work. If you look at Brennan from Pet Party, he got into the sock game way earlier than I did. He's done multi-7 figures in revenue and has a team of over 30 people, and he's 19. One of my favorite brands, Iconic, I'm almost certain they started with print on demand. Over the years, they built a full-fledged company, partnering with influencers like Gary Vee. I created a very similar store almost 2 years ago. Check out a few of the designs. Unfortunately, I couldn't get passionate about it, so the store did not last for long. Another favorite of mine, Uniferry.